You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, and here's what's up with the weather. All right, let me just plainly say it is going to be chilly today. Chilly. I mean, don't get me wrong. The sun is going to be out. But with the wind again today, gusting at 45 to 50 miles per hour, it is going to be another chilly, windy day, but no rainfall to worry about, unlike the last windy day where it rained. All right, temperatures this morning out the door about 35 degrees, and the wind hasn't started to increase yet, but in the afternoon it will, and that's the windiest part of the day is the afternoon as we get to about 50 to 55 degrees for the high temperature. Thursday, although the wind isn't quite as strong, it'll still be 35 mile per hour wind gusts, so noticeably breezy out there still and a little cooler. Only 45 for Thursday afternoon, and Thursday morning it'll be below freezing. In fact, it'll be below freezing for the next 3 mornings after this morning. Thursday morning 30, about 25 on Friday morning, and then about 25 to 30 degrees on Saturday morning. So cold mornings ahead of us. We talked about Thursday, tomorrow only being like 45 in the afternoon. We'll drop the strong wind on Friday, but it will still only be about 45 degrees. Saturday getting a little bit warmer up to about 55, but we'll start to add in some cloud cover. It's partly cloudy for Friday and Saturday. Sunday, 65, mostly cloudy. I don't think there'll be much of a nuisance wind that usually we have to deal with when we get warmer in these in spring and fall seasons. Just a 65 degree day. I mean, maybe a little breezy, but no obnoxious wind. Monday, a cold front is coming through. Timing of the cold front, a little iffy. I'm banking on it coming through a little bit earlier in the day, which means it may only get to about 45 on Monday. We'll have a mostly cloudy sky. Tuesday, same thing, 45 degrees, mostly cloudy. Tuesday morning, it may be in the 20s. Wednesday morning, it may also be in the 20s. And again, like 45 degrees for the high temperature. So we'll deal with a few cool days this week, a warm up for the weekend. But then much of next week, if not all of next week, highs may only be in the 40s. I don't want to say we'll be stuck in the 30s any of these days quite yet, because we may be in a pattern right now where off in the distance, like a week away, it looks a lot colder than it ends up being. So, I mean, just right now, plan on next week just being a plainly cold week. It is, after all, the end of November as we're getting close to the start of December and winter. It's time for today's weather word of the day for today. Overcast, an official sky cover classification for aviation weather observations when the sky is completely covered by an obscuring phenomenon. It's cloudy. That's what overcast means. It means the sky is completely covered in clouds. And I actually didn't understand the meaning of overcast until I don't know, maybe late in high school, early in college, because overcast makes no sense to me at all for that to describe a completely covered sky. Like overcast? I don't even know how to go through the thought process in my mind of why that doesn't make sense to me. But still, cloudy is cloudy. But now I have to say overcast for my job. And so, if you're curious about that, overcast just means it is completely cloudy. But this is usually a term we use in aviation. Recapping the forecast, about 35 degrees out the door this morning. Plan on it being a cold, windy day. About 50 to 55 degrees with a mostly sunny sky this afternoon, but it won't feel that warm because the wind will gust 45 to 50 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, on Monday night, the wind was gusting close to 60 miles per hour, so pretty windy, but not quite as windy as Monday night. Thursday morning, temperatures dropping down below freezing, 30 for Thursday morning, 45 in the afternoon, still a windy day, 45 and partly cloudy for Friday, 55 and partly cloudy for Saturday. Both those mornings we're still continuing to find temperatures in the morning below freezing, 65 for Sunday, 45 again for Monday as the clouds return, and it's just going to be cold much of next week with highs only in the 40s. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast and give me a 5-star rating. Would you? Thanks. Have a good one.